Hello all, Jess again with another video on narcissistic abuse. Tonight the topic is about the cheating narcissist. Narcissists that cheat. Um Situation comes to mind in different relationships that I had. Every narcissist I was with cheated. Um the first one, he would actually go, and when I was asleep, he would lay down with me until he knew that I was asleep and hold me till I was asleep. And then he would go and grab my keys, take off in my car, and meet a girl or some girls and go to their house, get high, and cheat with them. Um, I'd be at work, same scenario, run off and cheating, things like that. The second one, he loved the strip club. He liked to go to the strip club if he got mad, or he would try to cause an argument so he can go, um, or try to show out in front of women and flirt in my face, things like that. The last one, he was more of a Facebook, complimenting the females, saying things he shouldn't say on their pictures. Um, and I actually found one time when after he came home after he was at work, um, in the dirty clothes, it was a pair of ladies' panties that were not mine. And he denied. They will deny that they cheat. I mean, to the core, to their death, they will deny it. Even if you have proof in their face, they will deny it. You know, it's just stuff that they like to do. I mean, they'll, you know, the second one, my ex-husband, he would go to the strip club. He would take off his ring and go in there to see strippers, women that didn't even care anything about him. They just wanted the money, and cause a problem at home. Or he was also in the guard, the Army National Guard, and talking to a female soldier, and I found it on his phone where they was talking. She went and bought him some drinks for his birthday or something, and I caught him with it. He was denying it, and then he finally, after I screenshotted everything and showed him, then he was like, "Well, we didn't do nothing." He said, "But she didn't want to, or he couldn't at the time." And then he acted like he was, peed off because of it. They're just very sick individuals. They don't care how you feel. It's like you're a doormat to them. The better you treat them, the worse they treat you. It starts out like they're Prince Charming, and what they're doing is they're mirroring you. You're actually falling in love with yourself. It's a version of you that they're repeating back. They're mirroring you. So it's really the person that you are, and that person that they pretended to be, it never existed. That person never existed, because if they did, their true colors wouldn't have came out like that. You wouldn't be seeing the horrible side. But they can't be mean all the time, because if they was, we would never fall for them. So they got to play it off really good in the beginning. Oh, I got this good job. They'll have a good job, and they'll be all this and that at first. And then, boom, after they know that they got in with you or whatever, here, they quit their job, or, something like that. So, yeah, I mean, it's like they want a mama. They're not mature. They act like they're teenagers still living at home with their mother and sneaking around and doing slick stuff. and they think that you're supposed to sit back and just accept whatever. Now, I'm not just speaking on just about men being narcissists, because you got women that are narcissists too. There are female narcissists. You got some, they're all gold diggers, liars. They're real seductive. The men are too, both of them. If you see them on Facebook, or any social media, they're all the time showing off their body, their muscles, or, just posting a ton of pictures of themselves and flirting and saying things that they shouldn't. Um, but if it's too good, if it sounds too good to be true, it usually is. You know, it's they want it to seem like they are your match made in heaven. I've heard, oh, well, don't you believe in fate and we're meant to be, and talking about, well, you're so perfect for me and you're beautiful, and make you seem like you're just the right person for them, like you were made for each other. And here they go. They want to start cheating on you. And like you didn't even matter, staring at other women in front of you, saying the things that they shouldn't say, stepping out, sneaking behind your back. It doesn't matter. Um, Walking in front of you at the store or behind you at the store like you aren't together. At first, it wasn't like that. They was right there with you, holding your hand, hugged up to you, and then boom, here we go. They want to start walking up, away from you like they're single. They want to portray to other people that they're single when they're not. That's what they'll do when they sneak off and get with whoever behind your back. They're telling that person, well, yeah, well, me and such are together, but we're living the same house, but we're not together. Like, I'm sleeping in the other room, or it's not working out. I'm fixing to leave him or her, to try to get in with that person. It's a pity ploy. Um, so, um, Anytime that they can find a cheat, it doesn't matter. Grocery store, work, whatever. Yeah, they're always looking for a next victim. And it's not that somebody else, it's not that you're ugly or something's wrong with you. It doesn't matter. It's they don't care. They could cheat on you with somebody that doesn't even look like, anything, or that makes less money than you do. They could be, living in Section 8, or I mean, and you might be living in a big fine house. It's about supply. It's their drug that they feed on. They want constant attention, and because it's their fuel, and it's like a drug to them. Anything that gives them this high, anything that boosts their ego to make them feel good, it's like a drug. People are a drug to the narcissist, and this is why they cheat. It's a form of supply. um it's not that your sex is bad, that you're bad, anything's wrong with you. This completely has to do with them. It's a disorder. It is a disorder. They're messed up in the mind. They have disordered thinking. They don't think like normal people, and they're bad, and they think that everybody is like them. That's another reason that they project as well. They're projecting because that's how they feel about themselves, and that's what this is about themselves. And they think that you're like them because they're like that. And so, they want to freak out on you and say all these things, but they are cheaters. They are cheaters. And they'll go to any lengths to do it. Like I said, making sure you're asleep in the bed, spending all day with you, all this time in the world. As soon as you're out, boom, out the door. As soon as you're at work, boom, they're over here doing something, you know. Um, It never fails. Or their own websites or dating sites. Um, yeah, dating sites and stuff like that. I don't trust that. No, because a lot of those people are on there. They're looking for victims. They're looking to see what they can get, and they keep a harem. They keep different people, on a shelf, different women or men. They keep them on a shelf so they can circle their way back around to them. They got to make their way back around, So if this one does whatever, they can go back to this one. It's like it's non-ending. That's the reason it's the hoovering, and it doesn't matter how long it is. I mean, I moved states. I've changed my number. I got away. I said, forget this. I mean, I just totally left them alone because I don't want to be bothered with them. And that's the only way you win and live your best life. Just like me, I just be like, well, they're dead to me. You know, they're nothing. And because I mean, their love isn't love. They're When a narcissist tells you that they love you, replace love with use. I use you. I use you very much. You know. So that's what that is. They don't really know what love is, not even with their own children. So um, it's sad. They're jealous. They're jealous of everyone. Everyone. They're jealous of your kids. Mom was jealous of my kids. They hated my kids. They wish I didn't have any kids. I'm like, well, you know, they're here. So, I mean, they expect you to put them before your kids. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. You know, I'm not doing that. Nobody should. Your kids are your kids. And these men don't care. These women don't care. Out here, they're just wanting to use and abuse and move on. And they're moving on. They've already, usually when they've gotten in a relationship fast after you, they was already messing most of the times with the person before that they left you, that they went to after you. They was messing with them while they was with you. This happened in my case a few times. So they're just immoral. They don't care. And you got to be careful. I've been scared. I went to see if I had diseases and stuff. I got tested many times. Thank God I didn't have anything. Praise God, He had His hand on me. But yeah, a lot of people, I mean, they do not care. They don't use protection, nothing like that. And I've heard, of people that has got diseases from these people. And they don't care. They think they're invincible and nothing could happen to them. And they don't care who they hurt in the process. I mean, just pure evil. It's about them, their supply, their drug of choice. People, they're feeding their ego. And you are nobody but a tool, an appliance to them. That's all you are, and all anyone is an appliance. They will use you up till they can't use you anymore unless you put an end to it. Because a narcissist will keep coming back as long as you let them. They will. You've got to put a stop to it. Put your foot down and mean it. Like I said, I mean, even if you got to think of them like they're dead. I know that's pretty harsh to say, but for real. It's best just to not deal with them at all. Don't talk to people that are kin to them or was friends with them or anything, or let them know your business, because yeah, they will get back to them. They'll get all this information. Here we go again. Hoover. I've had them call my mama and everything, trying to get information on my mama. I told mama, don't answer your phone with no numbers, you don't know or whatever. I said, don't do it. But anyway, I had to get on this subject about the cheating and stuff. It's really ridiculous and it's sad, and nobody deserves to lay in bed at night and be crying and wondering why they think they weren't good enough or what you could have done different, because it doesn't matter. They're going to do this regardless. It doesn't matter, like I said, what you look like, how much money you got, what you supply for them, the sex, food, what, it doesn't matter. They're just like this, and because they seek this supply all the time, constant supply. But I guess this concludes this video tonight. If you like it, push the like button, share, subscribe. I'm trying to get more followers, if possible. I want to help people because I've been through this and it's horrible, and I feel that that's what God has called me to do, since I have been through a lot of this, is to get the word out and to help people. So, just like and share and subscribe. Or if you know someone that's going through this type of situation, you may want to share a video with them, and just to keep them informed. Because I know you feel like you're alone. You feel like you're alone because, they want to alienate you from people and stuff. And a lot of people feel like they're alone in this situation. And it is hard to get out a lot of times. And people don't understand. They're like, well, why don't you just leave them if they're that bad? It's not that simple to just leave them. You got to find a time and a way to break away, which I'll be talking about that in another video too, and my escapes. But, yeah, please share, subscribe, and like the video, and I will see you in the next one. God bless.